Well, good morning. What's up, everyone? Mr. Jeff here, taking a little break. Drank me a little coffee this morning while I'm taking this break and talk to you about spring break. What I do in spring break is basically what I did when I worked in the school system, even though I don't work there anymore and I work at a college, but the same concept applies. So let's talk about it. Unless you have been given a schedule by your lead custodian, your administrators, or whatever, spring break is a great time to do some prep work for the summer. You know, we have waxed floors years ago during spring break, which I think is an absolutely waste of time unless it's an area to where you need to wax or you can wax that does not have a lot of traffic. But if you have an area that's going to get waxed in a school, now I'm talking about a school setting, not an office building, not a hospital, not even a college, so to speak, but I'm talking about a school setting. Because if you wax your floors and get them all nice and shiny, your halls, classrooms, or whatever that may be during spring break, well, you've got about, some of y'all 6, 8, or so weeks left in the school year, and they're going to get damaged. And you're either going to have to top scrub or buff or burnish or something to bring those floors back up. But now I'm talking about in your high traffic areas. You got to use your own judgment. You got to use your own building. You got to use what time you have and where you are and what you do. And everything that I share on here are just, my suggestions. I always say what works for you. You do what works for you. And also, if you're told to do something, you've got to do what you're told to do. But during spring break, I always like, to, clean my air vent filters, do some extra window cleaning, extra wiping here and there that I can do. Bathrooms are a good time to do some scrubbing and some extra cleaning and some hosing down in the bathrooms. You say, well, we only got just a little bit more school left. Well, if you have a bathroom that has a odor control problem, or if you didn't have time during the Christmas break or other time to do a good deep scrubbing on that bathroom, right now would be a good time to do that. Because what I have learned, a lot of things that I do during spring break is going to make my summer easier. I know I have just a few days, and I want to say, pace yourself during your spring break time, because you don't want to wear yourself out. If you're lucky enough not to have anybody in your building, and you can pace yourself, if your classrooms have to be cleaned because they, you left Friday and here it is Monday morning to spring break and all your classrooms are trashed and you've got that on your daily schedule, well, you've got to have those classrooms clean by the time that your students and teachers come back to work. So what I like to do in that is, okay, I'm going to take an extra 15 to 20 minutes in this classroom. If it has a return vent in that room, I'm going to clean it. If it has some windowsills or whatever it needs to be wiped down, I'm going to wipe those down. Anything extra that you can do, if there's bugs in the light covers, drop those light covers and go ahead and clean those out, and hopefully they'll stay clean throughout the summer. If you need to wipe your door facings, if you need to wipe around your door handles, if you have the responsibility of cleaning whiteboards or any of that kind of stuff, that is a good time to do that. Just don't clean anything off the whiteboards that looks like it might be some great information. But if it's smeared or anything like that, good time to do that extra stuff that you can't normally do. If your garbage cans need washing out, if you got a squeaky garbage bin or squeaky garbage cans, take those things outside and clean them out, wash them, spray a little WD-40, a little bit of machine oil on those wheels or something other. Just make sure if you oil those wheels on those garbage cans, let them sit outside for a little while, let the excess oil, drip off. You don't want that coming back and dripping on your nice floors in your building. But you got to think about where you are in your buildings and what you are doing in your buildings and what you can do a little extra to make things look better to make your job easier. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, there's nothing wrong with working hard this week when nobody's here. And when they come back next Monday, you have a chance to maybe relax a little bit. I'm planning on taking next Monday off because I'm gonna have everything done and this place can hold together for a day without me here, because I'm gonna put in, you know, a little extra work this week, and I'm gonna take the benefits and enjoying a little time off for myself, because I've worked hard a lot of years and built up in days. And you know what? You deserve it, I deserve it, and life is short, and we don't want to just work ourselves to death, because I tell you what, that building and everything that you got there will be there when you get back the next day. I promise you. Not many times you had a little fairy to come in there and take care of stuff for you while you was gone, I'm pretty sure. So get you some rags, some spray, some good gloves, and whatever you think that you can do, pace yourself. And if you don't get everything done that you want to do, that's okay. You do what you can do and just enjoy the time that you have to yourself. Sing out loud with your headphones on. Do a little dancing with a mop. Whatever that you like to do. One other thing that I like to do during spring break and times when there's nobody here is it's a good time to maintain your equipment. If you got that vacuum cleaner that you haven't cleaned up in a long time and it smells like really musky and whatever, maybe a good time to change those bags, clean those filters. Good time to clean the filters on the auto scrubbers, wash out those holding tanks really good, flip those squeegees around, check those batteries. Just really get some things prepped and ready for the summer if you have the time. I'm just giving you some suggestions of some things that I have done over the years, and just to maybe get you to thinking about some things that you really don't think about, and you think, hey, you know what? If I do those things now, it's definitely gonna make things a whole lot easier on me when it is time to grab that piece of equipment, and when it's running properly and working properly, it definitely makes your day go better. Check out this video right here. It's a video that I made several years ago about doing extra stuff, you know, when the building's empty and when folks are not there. So maybe it'll also help you get an idea of some things that I do as well. Have a great day.